Hi friends, it is said history may not repeat itself, but history definitely rhymes. And this is very true in UPSC Prelims examination. Most of the questions in the Prelims examination, they are from the PYQ theme. So PYQ may not repeat, but what repeats is the PYQ theme. Today guys, I am going to share with you the secret technique of analyze PYQ, and using this PYQ analysis, I am going to make a prediction for UPSC 2026, and I am going to gift you 2 marks in the upcoming prelims examination, because I firmly believe that this topic, this PYQ theme, is definitely going to come in the prelims examination because of recent decision of Government of India related to this PYQ theme. Guys, let us start our discussion. So guys, first of all, I'll just tell you what mistake UPSC aspirants do while preparing for the prelims examination. They do not understand actually how to use the PYQs and predict important themes which can come in the prelims examination. Today I am going to show you using these 2 PYQs. So guys, you can read this PYQ. This is a 2015 PYQ. The term Ind arc sometimes in news is what? Okay. So you read all the options. The answer is basically India's underwater observatory, scientifically studied, okay, Arctic region. This is what is the Ind arc. Ind arc basically is what? It is an underwater observatory in the Arctic region. And you can see this question, what is the meaning of polar code? What is the meaning of polar code? So first thing what we need to do is that whenever we analyze the PYQs, first of all we have to identify what are the themes which are getting repeated. Okay, repeated PYQ themes. So this is, guys, this question, they come under what theme? They come under theme called polar regions. Polar regions. Okay. So next what we have to do is that we have to read other options also. Okay, many people what they do, they just get the answer, they leave it. Okay, so if you see option C here, option C says what? A scientific establishment set up by India in the Antarctic region. In the Antarctic region. So basically Antarctic region scientific organizations or okay establishment becomes very important. And why this is important this year? Because guys, Government of India has decided to set up Maitri 2, India's new scientific establishment in the Antarctic region. This is why guys, this PYQ becomes very important, because one of the options given in this PYQ has been in news recently. India has decided to set up Maitri 2. So what kind of questions we can expect on the topics? First of all guys, you should know what were the previous scientific establishment in the polar regions. You can see here, this Maitri 2 is going to be the India's 4th research station in the Antarctica. Before that, we had established Dakshin Gangotri. Next, we had established Maitri. Next, we had established Bharti. Okay, Bharti. Okay, so these are the 3 research stations. These are the 3 research stations already established in the past. Okay, Dakshin Gangotri, Maitri and Bharti. Okay, this is very important. Okay, also guys, these research stations are basically operated by what? Goa based National Center for Polar and Oceanic Research. It is under Ministry of Earth Sciences. It is under Ministry of Earth Sciences. It is the nodal agency for operating and organizing missions to Antarctica and Arctic. This is very, very important. Okay, this organization is very important. Let us see some of the organizations and establishments which India has established in the Arctic region. So guys, India's Arctic station is called what? Himadri. It is in what? Norway. It is in what? Norway. Right now, these 2 are operational. Maitri and Bharti are operational in Antarctica. Okay. And in Arctic, Himadri is operational. And we are building one new one. What is the name of the new one? Maitri 2. Okay, this becomes very, very important. So we should not just stop here. We have to know something more. Guys, you know that there are various international conventions and treaties related to Antarctica, which is very important. You can see here, India is party to Antarctic Treaty. India is party to Antarctic Treaty. This is very, very important, guys. And India is also party to Madrid Protocol. India is also party to Madrid Protocol. What is Madrid Protocol? Madrid Protocol is basically Protocol on Environment Protection to the Antarctic Treaty. Okay, this is C. Okay, so environment protection of Antarctic Treaty is called Madrid Protocol, and Convention on Conservation of Antarctic Marine Life and Resources 1980. India is party to this also. You can see what is this convention. You can see Convention on Conservation of Antarctic Marine Life was signed in Canberra in 1980, and India joined this in 1985. Why this is important? Because this is 40 years of India joining the Convention on Conservation of Marine Life in Antarctic. This is very, very important. And already I have given you the Madrid Protocol. India is party to the Madrid Protocol also. You can see India signed the Protocol on Environment Protection in 1998. In 1998. Okay. So this becomes very, very important. Also, guys, you should know that India enacted one law, which is Indian Antarctic Act 2022, for basically establishing clear jurisdiction of Indian courts over offences and disputes involving Indian citizens in Antarctica. This is very, very important. This is very, very important. So what is the objective of Indian Antarctica Act? The objective of Indian Antarctica Act is what? Establish jurisdiction of Indian courts, establish India's credibility in polar governance and international cooperation in research in Antarctica, and also, guys, regulate Antarctica tourism. It also establishes Indian Antarctica Authority under Ministry of Earth Sciences. The overall idea is to demilitarize Antarctica and prohibit any kind of illegal or illegal mining activities happening in Antarctica. You can see how I used one of the PYQs options, and how I have linked to the current affairs. How I have linked to current affairs, and I have predicted this. Guys, like this every day I am giving you top 10 questions in my Lakshya 2026 batch. If you solve these 10 questions every day, you will be mastering two things, because you will be mastering the PYQs, because all the questions which I am framing in this initiative, basically they are based on PYQ themes, but they are motivated from current affairs. That is what is UPSC. Guys, UPSC Prelims is what? History does not repeat. History rhymes. Rhymes means what? PYQ themes rhymes. And this is what I do. PYQ themes I choose, and then I link to current affairs and I frame the questions. Guys, this is a must for every UPSC aspirant aiming for Prelims 2026. Guys, I have cracked the UPSC Prelims examination 6 out of 6 times, scoring one of the highest marks. And guys, I have the expertise of predicting questions. Last year I predicted around 20 to 25 questions. I will be attaching a video here. You can go through it.